What's going on, guys? It's James from the Football Manager WizKids here, and I'm back with the ever popular episode 3 of Talking Tactics. Now, I've done the first one with Red Bull Leipzig, I've done the second one with Paul from FM Central during a game. Now, this time, I'm back, I'm on my own save, the middle of season 3 almost, with Sporting Lisbon. I've done 8 seasons with them on FM15, that led to around 8,000 downloads of that tactic. Now I'm dissecting this one completely out of my comfort zone, guys. Usually I'm a tiki-taka, control, keep the ball, slow pace, just make sure you control the game. But this time we're going the opposite scale, and it's all about the counter with the pace. Let's get into it. Okay, so first off, of course, you have to have the players. You're not really going to get far if you don't have the quality of players to play in the roles, in particular the new roles, because some of the new roles are the fancy ones, i.e. the Trackertista, the inside forward, complete wing back, the half back, whatever, all the new ones. You have to have the players. If you don't have them, they're not going to work. Now, we'll set up a standard 4-4-2 almost. We'll go straight to the wing backs. Now, I've got 2 complete wing backs on support. Now, I want them basically to bomb forward. That's their job. Attack, attack, attack. But if I've put it on support because I want them to have some sort of defensive responsibility. Because if they attack too much, it could expose the 2 central defenders at the back. Now, the goalkeeper, I don't play a sweeper keeper because I find it a bit risky. I want my goalkeeper to stay where he is, doing nothing else. I don't want him coming off his line. I don't want him making mistakes. I'll show you the player instructions for him in a moment. So my full-backs, or complete wing-backs, are Jonathan Silva, Nathaniel Klein. What do you think about them when it comes to being complete wing-backs? They've got pace, they can cross the ball, they can dribble. And basically, guys, I've mentioned it before, I like Leighton Bain types fullbacks on Football Manager. That is probably my favourite role on Football Manager, the complete wing back. Apart from one that I'll get onto in a second, that has become a revelation for me this year. But yeah, those are my 2 complete wing backs. Now, we go to the central defenders. Now, I like to have a ball playing central defender. I always have, probably always will. I want one that can pick out a pass. One that can take the ball using that 16 anticipation of Paulo Oliveira and passing of 13. Anything 12, 13 above, that's good enough for me. And his position is 15 as well, so he's going to be in the right positions to pick up the ball, which is very good for me. Now, because I've got him being on the ball, which could potentially lead to mistakes, I like to have a cover. Now, that's Phil Jones, playing central defender, covering in case he makes mistakes, Paulo Oliveira. Right. Centre midfielder, box to box. Kind of like the way Gerrard used to be, sort of. He's box to box, he can dribble, get forward, he can go back and defend. He can do it all, really. If Wayne Rooney was a centre midfielder, he'd be a box to box, believe me. That's Andre Martins and Adrian right beside him. I've used these 2 for about 10 seasons in Football Manager now. Fantastic combination. The Roman playmaker. What a revelation this is. If you check the key passes, stuff like that, you will see how many he gets in a game, how many passes he gets in a game. He gets a few assists, he gets on the ball hell of a lot. So basically he's the one I want, pinging the ball forward to my strikers or to wide, where that's where most of my goals come from. Now, wide players, inside forwards. Ideally, you can play them on the opposite flank of the foot they shoot with. So if you're having a left footer, you play them on the right. You don't have to, but it does work, guys. Don't think it doesn't, it does. The reason it works is because you think of Henry type goals. Cuts in from the right hand side, left hand side, bends the ball in the corner, you're going to get a lot of goals from them. I've got Ryan Gold and Andre Carrillo. Andre Carrillo scored 27 goals last season, getting about 25 assists, so basically half the goals in the season almost, because I scored 112 goals last season. He was involved in pretty much half of them. So that tells you all, really, guys. He's cutting in, he's shooting. It might be a bit selfish, but if you get the goals, it does work. Bear in mind, I'm using this tactic with Sporting Lisbon, so the type of team I think you should go for to use this is sort of Sporting Lisbon, Benfica, Feyenoord, Ajax, that type of team, guys. Lyon, not the very top end of the league, but teams that can be competing for the league, as I am. Up front, we've got the poacher and Carlos and John Guidetti. What a baller he is on this game, man. Absolute quality. Last season, in February, he had 31 goals and he had 28 assists. think. Or something like that, along those lines. He did have 31 goals, and then he got injured for about 5 months, unfortunately. But he was fantastic. That advanced forward role, he's spearheading the team, and he can pick out an assist for the poacher, whoever that may be. So that's the basics of it. That's the 4-4-2 or the 4-2-2-2 if you like. We are playing counter, and we're also playing fluid. Now fluid here is because they're split into attacking and defensive units, and the more creative players are more responsible for the attacking phase, i.e. Gold, Carrillo, Carlos, Guidetti, with Silva and Klein getting involved. So the counter for me, it's all about the pace. We've got the pace on the right back, right mid, left mid, and up front. That's where the pace is, so you want a lot of assists coming from the wide areas. Team instructions. More direct passing, that's simply to go with the counter because I want to attack. Get the ball up the field quick as you can, catch the opposition out, boom, goal. Pass the ball in space, quite similar. If they're attacking, they lose the ball, you want your wide man bombing down the wing, ball through to him, one-on-one potentially, or cross it in for a striker. Clear ball to flanks, the reason I have that, because it's all about the wide guys for me, to be honest. They are getting so many assists and so many goals in that inside forward role. Get out to them. Let them do what they want. Work their magic. Use their flair. And float crosses, to be honest, that was only on there because I was using a target man at some point last season, where if you float it, the big target man can get up for the header. I might actually take that off, but I'm not too sure. Run at defence? Well, why wouldn't I? Right back, right mid, left mid. Pace. Boom. Run. That's what you want, guys. You want to run, put the back four or back three of the opposition defence on the back foot, give them something to think about, and that's why I've got that. Exploit flanks, similar to clear ball to flanks, for the exact same reason. That's where my assists are coming from. That's where I want to exploit the opposition's full-backs. If they're playing three at the back, it's like heaven for my my wide players. Look for the overlap. Same reason, guys. That pace, I want my wing backs going forward, crossing the ball in. Play wider, exactly the same reason. As I told you, clear ball to flanks, because that's where I want my play coming from. Push higher up, I'm playing a counter. Now, as you can see on the defending side of things, I'm playing offside. I never usually play offside, but it's working an absolute dream at the moment. With my wing backs, they're already advanced up the pitch. So really, it's just my two central defenders I need to worry about playing the offside trap. And it works, guys. It really does work, because I didn't concede that many goals in the last couple of seasons, and I've been scoring a lot. Roam from positions. Give your boys the chance to roam, be free, let the opposition think about it, let them make them work, basically, guys. Close down more. Now, this is a bit risky. I noticed when I done this last season, the last 10 games, I had closed down much more. And in the last 10 games, I think I got like 5 or 6 sending offs, which was bizarre because I'd never seen that before, especially in such short games. So I took it off, closed down much more, closed down more. You want to harass the opposition, get them, get right at them, kind of like Stoke style. Let them know they're in a game. The reason also I went for stay on feet is because of what I just said, where they got that many sending offs in that many games, and I had get stuck in, and I was a bit worried that that was making them get sent off, but I guess it did play a part, but it's off now, and it seems like my discipline is much better. Use offside trap, I've already explained. Prevent goalkeeper distribution every time. Doesn't matter what tactic, this gets done. Harass the goalkeeper, pressure him, make him make mistakes, make him punt it long. How many times have we seen on the match engine where the goalkeeper's punted it, you've been countered like a boss? Well, make them make the mistake and you be the one countering. Much higher tempo with a pace. Of course, I'm going to play much higher tempo. Unless we come up against a pacey side ourselves, we're usually on the ball a lot, and we're usually getting most of the key highlights, to be honest, because we've got a lot of fast players to exploit them in the full-back areas. More expressive, probably the reason why I got so many assists and so many goals from the wide areas and from John Guidetti last season. If they've got flair, good attribute, get them on that. Now I'm only going to show you one play instruction. I have got a few. I'm going to show you the goalkeeper, Ray Patricio. Pass it shorter. I don't want him punting it long. I don't want him making mistakes. Fewer risky passes, exactly the same, guys. I don't want him giving the ball away easily. Distribute to fullbacks. Well, I'm using the wide play as part of my tactic, so that's where I want to exploit them. Using my wide guys and my fullbacks. Take short kicks. I don't want them punting along. Like I've explained, guys, I don't want to see my boys getting countered. I want to be doing the countering. How many times have we seen, punting the ball long, get countered straight away, goal conceded? Oh no, the match engine is playing up, We'll do this, guys. Some people are so lazy. They expect everything done for you. Just do it. If you've got passion for Football Manager, got passion for the game, like me, you've been playing it since the birth. I've been playing management games a long time. LA Manager, some Championship Manager, all the rubbish manager games for the PlayStations. You name it, I played it. But this is the Mac Daddy, the king of the games of management. No point playing. It's like me saying, load up, play for 20 minutes and come off. No, if you want to do that, play FIFA. If you're playing this, take your time, sort it out, and do everything down to fine detail, and you'll find some success. This week, quickly, part of my counter, I want to do it very quickly. We'll just have a quick look here. So, this is the last 50 matches, 57 goals conceded, so just over 1 a match, and 113 scored. I actually thought it was about 120, so I'm not far off, but guys, we score a lot of goals. And as you can see, most of them are in the box. Most of them conceded in the box as well, just outside the 6-yard box. The assists, as you can see, wide left, wide right. That's where I'm getting a lot of them from. That's where I've got the most from. 26 on the right from Carrillo or his replacement. 25 from Gold or his replacement. And as you can see, we're managing to shut down by closing down much more. We're not conceding that many from wide areas. 8 on Klein's side, 12 on Silva/Rubin's side. Most have been through the middle in the centre midfield of the park. So that's where the assisted locations are coming from. And that's about it, guys. So, as I say, guys, this tactic had, my Sporting Lisbon tactic had 8,000 downloads last year. This year, it's not so much about that. I just want you to watch the video, enjoy it, see me breaking down my tactic. I will put it up for download in the YouTube video if you wish to download it. Thanks for checking it out, guys. That's Talking Tactics, just a quick 12-13 minute video for you to see how I'm getting on. This is the tactic that I've been using for 2 seasons and a bit. The first season, it was all about settling in, gelling it together. I finished 3rd and I won 1 trophy. The second season, I won the league. Now bear in mind, in FM15, it took me 8 seasons to conquer Porto and Benfica. Now this season, I won it in the second. So 1 trophy in the first season, the league in the second season, and also 2 trophies in the second season. So it was a domestic treble. And the first match of this season was against Porto in Super Taca, which is the equivalent of the Community Shield. And we won that also. So guys, in total, in 2.5 seasons, nearly 5 trophies with this counter tactic. Try it out, watch the video, like the video. Thanks for checking it out, guys, and I'll be back again soon. Talking Tactics 3, enjoy.